Everybody, welcome to the first tutorial out of 3 tutorials that we're going to do for interior designing. The first tutorial that is going to be very short because most of the tools that we're going to use you already know, and so it's going to be easier for you to do this tutorial. First of all, I told you that you needed to import a JPEG of a blueprint of an apartment. There are many on Google Images, and you can download. Make sure that it's either a bitmap like BMP file extension or a JPEG to do this. And when you open Rhinoceros, make sure to choose large objects meters. Basically, an apartment is between 60 square meters and 100-200 square meters. So in our case, I'm going to do this apartment in 20 by 20. So each small square is going to be a meter. So make sure that your apartment is inside this range. Remember that you don't want to make it that big because it's going to be out of range. So the first thing I'm going to do is in 20 by 20, that would be 20 by 20 is 400 meters. So you can do it 20 by 10 or 15 by 15. I can do it 20 by 20, let's say. That way I can get a better distance of all the stuff that I'm going to put inside. So I'm going to go to top view, and on the top view I'm going to choose a bitmap. Okay, so you can say just put a bitmap. Okay, so set up a bitmap, and I'm going to choose the one that I downloaded already. Okay, I have a blueprint, I think, over here of an apartment. If not, I will just look for it on the on Google. Okay. Okay, so I have my blueprint here. I'm going to use the blueprint to paste it on the top view. So I'm going to choose open, and remember to have all snap and planner always activated for this part of the process. So I'm going to choose 20 by 20. That way I can see how big the image is. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because sometimes the apartments are not going to be square, they're going to be rectangular. So you can choose a little bit smaller. So now I have the image here. Okay, and I can zoom in. Okay, I'm going to zoom in and look at the apartment. Okay, this is a very simple blueprint. You guys can make apartments that are more complex in the walls or the things they have. But I'm going to show you this one because it's basically everything that you have to do it like this. Okay, now you see that you have an exterior wall. You will have an exterior wall. You have an opening, like the entrance of the apartment. It's over here, and you have an exterior wall that can help you understand what is the limits of the apartment. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to start with the exterior walls. So it's very simple. I'm going to draw a rectangle for every wall that I create. Okay? So it's very simple. Here, I'm going to take the OSNAP because I know that they're very small. Okay? So I'm going to make a rectangle here. You don't have to make the width exactly as the bricks are. Like if we wanted to make something like a CAD or a blueprint for an actual apartment, then we would have to do exactly with the same measurements. But this is interior designing, so we just want a good look of it. Okay, so I have a wall here. Okay, now I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to do this all the way till I finish all the walls. Remember that it's very important that all the walls are done without the snap, because then you're going to have a problem when you extrude all this. Okay, so we're going to do this with all the walls, and then I'll show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, so after you're done creating all the rest of the rectangles of every wall that you have in your apartment, you can hide what you're going to do. You can hide the bitmap, and you're going to have something like this. Okay, you're going to have a bunch of rectangles that are the walls around your apartment. Okay, this is a very simple way to do this, and you guys are very capable of doing it. Now, what's next is that we are going to extrude all the walls. Okay, so I'm going to select all the rectangles and just extrude planar curve. You know how to do that. And, well, basically it's between 240 meters, the height of a wall, and 3 meters. We're going to choose 3 meters because we want a high walls in order to put everything that we need for our apartment. Okay, so we're going to have something like this, and this is the layout of our apartment. Okay, so now after this we're going to start creating everything that we want, and all the windows and all the doors. If we want more doors, if we want more windows, we just have to create them here. Okay, if we want to create a door, then it's very simple. You just have to know where the door is placed. Okay, so let's make an example. First, let's create a window. Okay, I'm gonna make a window on this part of my apartment. I have one window here. I have 3 windows, on one in the living room, one in this bedroom, and on another bedroom that I have over here. Okay, so in order to create a window, I just need to use a Boolean difference of a rectangle that I have. Okay, so as I see on my right view, I have the living room over here. So of course I'm gonna make a rectangle to create my window. Okay, oh, but this is not it. Okay, this is the front view. I have to do it on the front view because that's the part that I want to extrude. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on the front view. I'm gonna make a window over here. Okay. And it's going to be kind of like this. Hold on. Okay, that would be a window. And then what I do is that I create a solid out of this window. Doesn't matter how thick it is. I just want to go across the wall. And then I apply Boolean difference to this. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with other 3 rectangles. So I can create other 3 windows. Remember, they don't have to be exact because we're not working on the architecture of our apartment. We're just working on the interior design. So I'm going to extrude this one. Okay, I think I can make this one bigger. And go all the way here. And just put it inside, and I think it's the same length, so I'm just going to copy this solid and then just paste it on this other bedroom. Okay, so then I do Boolean difference, and I'll make a window for this wall. So remember that I choose the big solid, then the small ones, and then I have windows on each. Like, you can make them smaller if you don't want a window that goes almost all the way to the floor. Okay, now your idea for this tutorial is to create your apartment, have all the walls, and of course build all the doors. Okay, so you can see you have the doors here. Remember that you can hide stuff. If you just want to work on some stuff, you can hide. So remember that if I want to hide this wall, I want to work better, to work on the door, if I need to work on the door, I would hide this wall. Or if I want to hide this wall in the back, that way I only use the things that I need to create the door. So if I need to make a door here, I would just select this and hide everything else. Okay? If I want to make a door. Okay. So this is pretty much it. Now I have the door, and I can make it on this side. If I want to make a door, it's very simple. Remember, you just have to create a curve or a rectangle. This rectangle is going to fill in the door, and then I'll kind of turn it around a little so it looks more real. So I'm going to make the door with the same height and the same width. Okay, and then I'm going to extrude the door a little. I'm going to extrude that curve that I created just a little bit. Okay, you can say maybe a door is 5 or 6 centimeters, so I would use 0.06 because we're working on large objects meters, so we use 0.06 because yeah, it's a very small door, and I'll just put the door there. Okay, now in order to make this door look real, I can turn it a little now using the rotate function, and just rotate it where it's going to open, because in most of the planes you know where the door is opening. Okay, so you want to do it like this, or just have it not 90 degrees but just a little bit smaller. Okay, just have it like this. Okay, and see that the door, that is a door opening. Now all the materials, everything else, it's up to you. Okay, now if you want to show everything back, remember to just press the light bulb, leave it pressed, and then just click on the light bulb, and you will have everything back. Okay, so those are the doors. You can create more windows, of course. You can make things on the walls. So the idea of this tutorial is very simple. It's for you to get your apartment, get the walls ready, get the windows, and get the doors done. Okay? For the rest of the house, I'll show you the next tutorial. So good luck, and I want to see really, really, really nice apartments. Thank you.